to the drama, and I think you got the understanding and linking it with the topic that we are discussing. What is your understanding about better farming support for farming?
Thank you very much. Farming itself is good because it is the farm systems that feed the entire community, that feed the entire world, that feed even the president, the ministers, the directors. It's farming that gave success as well. So as you listen to the drama, it was the issues of comparing uh, taking loan for schooling or taking loan for farming. And that's a major crucial decision. But then let's do some analysis first. Can the student go to school without eating? What if there is no food? If the student go to school today and graduate next year, will they bring in cash in right away? Which one do you take over another? Those are critical thinking that I listen to on the drama. Even the last part, somebody will choose to take one child going to school over farming. But I would really prefer taking farming over any other thing because the farming sustains the entire system. Even the husband that is talking without food, he will not be even able to be able to go to take the loan. The wife that is talking for the child's school, if there is no food, they will not be able to even move around. Specifically, the child is talking about going to school. If they don't have food, how do they go to school? So better farming is something that we all have to initiate and go after and make it our number one priority. Because if you do not make farming your number one priority, you will continue to live for a day. And there are two things about living.
What do you mean by good farming?
That is, your hope in life is to eat, and the next day you struggle to get another one. There are two ways about, even when you look at the law of prayer religiously, say, give us this day our daily bread. Give us this day our daily bread. That's farming. If you do farming, meaning that you will have food for every day. So if you are not doing farming, you only live for the day, meaning that your hope is only for today. Tomorrow you are looking for something else to eat. But if you're doing farming, it tells you that tomorrow, day after, next day, you will continue to have food to eat.
All right, that's wonderful. Driving away from because you say you prefer farming more. So what are the benefits of better farming?
Good. Now, the first thing we have climate smart farming, and you have climate change.
So let's bring it to the level of our farmers so that even give, for example, farmers now farming.
Farming, yeah, or now the first thing is that when do you farm and why are you farming? So what is your intention for making this farm? And the thing you are farming for, what is the season? What is the time for it? Because when you miss the time or the season, even though you will make all of the effort, but you may not acquire what you want to acquire. So climate smart farming talking about when to do the farm at a given time, how to do it. And climate change has to tell you this thing you're doing, if it is of animals, when, how long the animal eats. Every animal eats 3 times a day. So if the animal eats 3 times a day and you set it the weather that day that the weather will be too much for the animal to get in the rain, meaning that you store additional food in that time of that heavy rain so that you can keep it there, that in case if the rain is much that the animal cannot get out there, they will eat the reserve food that you can get. The same thing with the chicken. The same things with the bird. The same thing with large crops. The same way with cash crops. The same way with vegetable. When do you do it? How do you do it? And farming, if you're only doing farming for today, that means you will not be farming to live on. Farming is a business. It's a
Really?
business. The same way they build these radio stations for business, farming is a business. So when you're doing farming for a business, it's a successful thing. But if you're only doing farming for surviving, then you can prefer education over it. But farming should not only be for survival, because farming is a business by itself. It make you the richest people in the world are farmers, because they got 5 different classes of farming. People, the millionaires, you check them, when you check their history, most of the major millionaires, especially in Africa, they are farmers. So farming is far better even than politics. Because, yes, farming is far better than politics.
Why you say so?
Politics have restriction.
Okay.
6 years ago, we had a president. Today, he has gone from that stage. He's no longer a president. I said, well, he get back there, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he had made a farm 6 years ago, he's still a farmer.